Hello and welcome to my PSpice channel, PSpice tips. Today I'm going to explain how to define a hierarchical block to be used in PSpice. For that I'm going to create a new project. Let me say hierarchical design name, not to forget PSpice analog. I define a blank project. And now I'm going to define just first of all a really easy circuit in order to show the steps you have to follow. First of all, we click on place, hierarchical block, and we give a reference. Let me say U, for example. For implementation type, it's necessary to say a schematic view. Implementation name, let's say test. So that's going to be the for the property. For the path and file name, right now it's not necessary because it's going to be defined locally. This field should be defined if we want to use a schematic view hierarchical block in another project. It is not the case, and that's why it is the only thing you have to do for your hierarchical block in your design. I click on OK. I define here the block, for example. I'm going to do something really easy. I'm going to place a DC source. I'm just going to place here also a resistor. I have here my ground, and for sure I need here my pins. For that I have to select the block. I click on place hierarchical pin, and let me say first of all out and output. I click on escape. And now place hierarchical pin. I say in, and I define here input. Okay. Now I'm going to connect the pins with the different components. And now the first time that I make double click here, a new schematic with the name test will be defined. New schematic test, page 1, okay, and automatically my hierarchical ports are defined. Here I'm going to put just another resistor. Perfect. I just want to have a really easy circuit. I make a right mouse button, scan hierarchy. I save here. I give, for example, 10 volts, and I define a new simulation profile. It doesn't matter, just simulate. Well, and now we can see here, for example, the voltage. Important is, imagine that you want to place, you say okay, need more pins. You select here again, you say place hierarchical pin. I say for example in 2. I put this pin here, and important is, if I make double click here, I don't find the schematic, the hierarchical port, because I already come inside of the block once. That's why the option to generate that automatically is to select here, right mouse button, and you say synchronize down, and automatically your port is here to be used. The same if you select here or you place here a new hierarchical port. Let's say for example this one, with the name out spy, and save. And if I close here, of course it is not defined, but being here, if I click with the right mouse button, there is also the possibility, here, right mouse button, synchronize up, and automatically the pin 2 is already defined here. So So in this way you can work with hierarchical blocks in PSpice. I'm going to show a real case where to my speed it's really practical to use these blocks. It is here. For example, we have here, for example, a boost converter, a half bridge inverter, and a gate drive. We have here our circuit, the same here and the same here. And I say it's quite practical because you can define in each block your circuit. Everything is really clean and clear, and it is very useful if you want to use afterwards in another project some of these blocks. I hope it helped, and I would be happy if you click on like, and see you in my next videos. Thank you and bye bye.